Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exam4. I am Sanjay Singh Tomar and I welcome you all in this very important session, guys. What we have planned for you based on simple interest. Absolutely an important topic for Supreme Court JCA examination. So come on guys, do join me, and once you join, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well. Okay. So once you join, guys, do not forget to let me know by your comments as well. So this is the part 4 what we are doing. This is the part 4 what we are doing, and we will oh no, it is simple interest part 1. This is simple interest part 1. So I hope you might be aware of the basic theory of simple interest. If not, guys, then I will again give the basics in the starting. I will give the basics in the starting, guys. Just a basic formula I will share with you so that you would be able to make the problems later on, what is going to be discussed by me in the upcoming few minutes. Okay. As you might be aware from your childhood classes, that simple interest is principal into rate into time divided by 100. The only thing you need to take care is that here the time is in years. Yeah, here the time is in years. You might not be aware about that time should be in years. Yeah, time should always be in years. You cannot put it in months in this formula. Similarly, rate should be per annum. If it is not per annum, then we cannot put it in this formula. Okay. So these are the few things which you should be aware about. Principal, it is like the rupees, so nothing is about it. So SI is equal to PRT upon 100 is the basic what I was talking about. SI is equal to PRT upon 100 is the basic what we are being talking about. Okay. Okay. So if you do some modifications, you can write it as SI upon principal is equal to RT upon 100. If you do some modifications, you can write it as SI over principal is equal to RT upon 100. Yeah, these are the modifications what we can do according to our requirement. Yeah. We can write it as R is equal to SI into 100 over PT. So these all modifications, guys, we can do according to as per our requirement. But the major thing which I want to tell you was that SI is equal to PRT upon 100, where P is the principal, rate is per annum, and time is in years. Okay. And time is in years. One more thing is, okay, once you got to know about SI, then what is amount? Okay. So you will say, sir, amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Or you can say, sir, simple interest is equal to amount minus principal. So the difference of amount and principal can also be termed as simple interest. So now we will start doing some problems. And let's see, guys, some important, some tricky, some easy problems. We are going to start here. In 13 years, a fixed sum doubles at a simple interest. What was the rate per annum? What was the rate per annum? In 13 year, a sum doubles. In 13 year, a sum doubles. Can I say a principal of P becomes 2P? Can I say a principal of, hello Jarsa, good evening. Can I say a principal of P becomes a amount of 2P? A principal of P, a principal of P will become a amount of 2P. From this language, we can very easily tell that a principal of P will become amount of 2P. Now, amount minus principal is simple interest. Amount minus principal is simple interest. So 2P minus P, P is the interest. So P is the SI. P is the SI. Good evening, Jersa. Okay. Guys, interest of P over P. Interest of P over P. Can I call it this as 100% interest? Can I call interest of P over P as 100% interest? Tell me. Obviously, yeah, P interest over the principal of P, or you can say P interest over the principal of P into 100 is 100% interest. So 100% interest, 100% interest, 100% interest in 13 years, what is the rate? What is the rate? 7.69%. 7.69%. Yeah. That is, this is the way, this is the approach what we need to develop. This is the approach what we need to develop. However, we can also do it like this. Sir, simple interest is P. Simple interest is P. Principal is also P. Rate I want to know. Time is 13 year, divide by 100. So rate will come out to be 100 by 13. 100 by 13 is 7.69%. This is purely mathematical, and this is little bit, you can say theoretical. This is little bit theoretical approach. Interest of P over P, 100%. 100% divided by 13, 7.69. And this is purely mathematical. And this is purely mathematical. You can go from any of the way, whatever you like. You can go from any of the way, whatever you like. Let's move on. Some very important questions are there. Okay, all others guys, those who are live, come on, do let me know by the help of comments. Is the first question was clear? Because at the end of the day, all these 10 to 15 questions what I will discuss in the class, you have to be good at all these. You have to be good at all these. Okay, whatever I will discuss in the class, you have to be good at all this. Next. Sum of. This sum of rupees denotes the principal. This sum of rupees denotes the principal. And amounts to denotes the amount. Sometimes it would be written as, matures to, matures to. Then also you will take that amount. Then also you will take it that amount. Okay. Just do not worry about it. Just do not worry about it. Principal is something what we invest or borrow. Yeah, what we invest or borrow. And amount is something what it matures to. What is matures to or amounts to, okay, or like yeah, these are the few words which are being used. These are the few words which are being used, okay. So for principal we can use a sum of rupees here invested. This is the way to identify the things. This is the way to identify the things. So principal of 720 becomes amount of 882. How much is the interest? Amount minus principal. How much is the interest? Amount minus principal. The interest is amount minus principal. 2 minus 0, 2. 8 minus 2, 6. 162. Interest of 162. Interest of 162. Yeah. Interest of 162. So 162 interest over the principal of 720 with the rate, time is 1.5 or you can say 3 by 2 over 100. We will get to know the rate. We will get to know the rate. We will get to know the rate. Please do simplify. 3, 5 ja 15. Then 14, 3, 4 ja 12. 18, 3 ja 54. 18, 4 ja 72. 0 gone. This is gone 2 times. So rate is 30 by 2, 15%. Are you also getting rate as 15%? Are you also getting rate as 15%? Yeah, it's very obvious as well. It's very obvious as well. It's very obvious as well. Sure, no? Just a minute, bacha. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, 1.5 here, no? Then rate is 15%. Rate is 15%. Okay. So in how many years 800 will become principal of 800 will become amount of 1040 with the rate of 15%. With the rate of 15%. With the rate of 15%, in how many years it will become this? Okay. So what is the interest, bacha? What is the interest? The interest is amount minus principal, 240. 240 interest, principal of 800, rate of 15, time they are asking, divide by 100. Divide by 100. Gone, gone, gone. 8 3 ja 20. 8 3 ja 24. 15 2 ja. So time is 2 years. Time is 2 years. Jarsha, what is the error you have done? What is the error you have done? Identify your error. Identify your error. Identify your error. Have you got it, your error? Okay. So 8000 will become 1040. 8000 will become 1040 at the rate of 15%. At the rate of 15% in only 2 years, because it is saying at the same rate. At the same rate. Okay. We will make it bit shorter, guys. In the once you are comfortable with this way of solving, then I will make it shorter in the upcoming problems. Yeah. Once you are comfortable with this much solving, I will make it shorter in the upcoming questions. In how many years a sum will be thrice of it, the rate of 5% per annum. Sum would be thrice of it. Means P will become 3P. A principal of P, a principal of P will become amount of 3P. In how many years? In how many years? So can I say the interest is 3P minus P, 2P? Can I say the interest is 3P minus 2P, 2P? Obviously. Obviously. The interest is 3P minus P, 2P. Now, this 2P interest, over P is how much percentage? This 2P interest over P is how much percentage? 200%. Again, if you're not comfortable, then I will take it in a detailed manner. If you're not comfortable, then I will take it in a detailed manner. So 200% with the rate of 5% per annum. How much time it will take? 40 years. I want you to be comfortable with this. I want you to be comfortable with this. Otherwise, you can use the formula after this. That, sir, interest of 2P over the principal of P, rate is 5, time I want to know, divide by 100. Divide by 100. So you will get to know that time is 40 years. So that is the basic and that is the oral. Yeah. That is the basic interest of 2P over the principal of P into rate of 5 into T divided by 100. T is 40 years. Remjim, you have done some error. Remjim, have you identified your error? I think you might have used 3P. Yeah. Okay. So 200% interest with the rate of 5%, time is 40 years. Why 200%, bacha? Because interest of 2P over P is 200%. 2P over P into 100, 200%. You are not getting an interest of 3P. You are getting an interest of 2P. Got it or not? You are not getting an interest of 3P. You are getting an interest of 2P. P is becoming 3P. P is becoming in 3P. Becoming means amount. So amount minus principal is interest. That is the only concept over here. That is the only concept over here. Why this 2P is coming? 3P minus P. So all the hard work what we are doing is to identify, to grab this concept. To identify, to grab this concept. Yeah. Great. Next. Yeah. Yeah. Just learn it, guys. Just learn the things very systematically with me. Just learn the things very systematically with me. Okay? Okay. See, guys. See what we are going to do. Initially, you are lending at X% per annum for 3 years. Initially, you are lending at X% per annum for 3 years. Then you are lending at X plus 1% for 3 years only. Same years. Okay, same years. Can I say in the second case, rate is 1% more? Rate is 1% more. Simple interest is R into T. Simple interest is R into T of principal. What is simple interest? RT% of principal. Because since principal like SI is PRT upon 100, SI is PRT upon 100. So we can say SI divided by 100 is percentage, RT% of principal. SI is R, because divide by 100 is percentage, RT% of principal. So can I say 1% more rate for 3 years, 1% more rate for 3 years, you will get 3% more interest? You will get 3% more interest, which is given as rupees 48. Which is given as rupees 48. So 1% interest is equal to rupees 16. 1% interest is equal to rupees 16. Now, interest is calculated over principal. Interest is calculated over principal. So you will say, sir, 100% will represent the principal. 100% will represent the principal. Okay. So if 1% is 16, 100% is 1600 rupees. Answer. Please do watch out. Any issues, do let me know. Any issues, do let me know. 3% more interest. 3% more interest is equal to rupees 48. So 1% interest is equal to rupees 16. Since interest is calculated over principal, so 100% will represent the principal. So if 1% is 16, 100% is 1600. Cool. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Very, very exam oriented questions what we are tackling as of now. Very, very exam oriented questions what we are tackling as of now. All these questions are absolutely must for your exam. You will definitely see one of them in your examination for sure. You will definitely see one of them in your examination for sure. A sum of 400 become 448 in 2 years. In how many years? Sum of 550 will become 682. 400 becomes 448. 400 becomes 448. Principal of 400 becomes amount of 48. So interest is 48 rupees. 48 rupees interest over the principal of 400. What is the rate if in 2 years this happens? If in 2 years this happen, you will say, bacha, you will say 8 6 ja 48. 8 6 ja 48. Rate is 6%. You will say rate is 6%. You will say rate is 6%. Now, they are asking you that in how much time 550 will become 682 with the same rate. So how much is the interest now? 82 minus 52, 32, 132 rupees. So 132 rupees interest. 132 rupees interest over the principal of 550 with the rate of 6 in how much time? Is possible in how much time? Is possible in how much time? 11 5 ja 55. 11 1 ja 11. 11 2 ja 22. Okay. 5 2 ja 10. 5 2 ja 10. 2 3 ja 6. Time is 12 by 3. 12 by 3 is 4 years. Time is. Why have you done the errors, bacha? Why have you done the errors? Come on, do tell me. What is the error you have done? Rate is 6%. Na? Rate was 6%. What is the value of rate you have used? What is the value of rate you have used? Yeah, what is the value of rate you have used? Like 132 interest over the principal of 550 with the rate of 6. How much time it will take? How much time it will take? 11 5 ja 55, 11 1 ja 11, 11 2 ja 22, 5 2 ja 10. Okay, so T comes out to be 24 by 6, 4 years. Correct? Correct? So no more errors, bacha, no more errors over here. Now we have already grown up a lot. We have done 4 to 5 problems. So no more errors now. Yeah. We have already grown up a lot. This might be our 4th to 5th problem. This might be our 4th to 5th problem. Okay. However, do you know, guys, I can make this calculation bit shorter as well. I can make this calculation bit shorter as well. But why I am not doing it? Because I want at least you should be able to do like this. No, Harish, no, no, not. Arithmetic is going to play a major role. Arithmetic is going to play a major role. Yeah. I've seen the papers. I've seen the paper of 17. Arithmetic is there. Arithmetic is there. Do you know, guys, how we would have done it? How we would have done it? 400 will become 448. So you will say, sir, interest of 48. Interest of 48 over the principal of 400 into 100. So 12% interest. 12% interest in 2 years. 12% interest is 2 years. So rate is 6%. Rate is 6%. Okay. Now you will say, sir, 550 has amounted to 682. So interest of 132. Interest of 132 over 550 into 100 is basically 11 5 ja, 11 12 ja, 5 2 ja, 24% interest. 24% interest. 24% interest with the rate of 6%. How much time it will take? 4 years. Bit shorter in writing. Bit shorter in writing. But only if you are comfortable with the previous thing. Correct? Bit shorter in writing. Got it? Looking bit shorter, but logic should be clear from that way as well. That's the time, remember. There is a time. There is a time. Please focus on the preparation of the arithmetic part. Please focus on the preparation of the arithmetic part. Don't be in hurry, guys. Don't be in hurry. Sometimes there becomes the error. Don't be in hurry. There sometimes becomes the error over here. A sum of money triple itself in 5 years. A sum of money triple itself in 5 years. P becomes 3P, if P will become 3P, guys, how much is the interest? That is very important. How much is the interest? Interest is 2P. Interest is 2P. Given information. Given information. In how many years will it become 5 times? In how many years will it become 5 times? In how many years P will become 5P? In how many years P will become 5P? You will say, sir, now there is an interest of 4P. Now there is an interest of 4P, 5P minus P. Clear? Now, high concentration, high concentration. If 2P interest you are getting in 5 years, if 2P interest you are getting in 5 years, simple interest for every year is equal, na? Simple interest for every year is equal. So if 2P interest you are getting in 5 years, then 4P interest you will get it in double, that is 10 years. Well done, Rimzim. So great. So good. If 2P interest you are getting it in, if 2P interest you are getting in 5 years, then 4P interest you will get in 10 years. As simple as this. Because interest is double, so time is also double. Interest is double, so time is also double. Got it, everyone? Got it, everyone? Any doubts, guys? You can ask me. Any doubts, guys? You can ask me. Correct. If the simple interest on a sum of rupees X 7% per annum for 2 years is half the simple interest on another sum of rupees Y at 17.5% per annum in 3 years, then which of the following condition is true? Good evening, Rashmi. Good evening. Then which of the following is true? Simple interest on the principal of X at the rate of 7% per annum for 2 years, divide by 100. SI is equal to principal into rate into time, divide by 100. So this is the first SI. This is the first SI. It is half of the second SI. It is half of the second SI, which is over the sum of Y with the rate of 17.5 for 3 years, divide by 100. For 3 years, divide by 100. 100 will get simplified. 100 will get simplified. This will come in the cross multiplication. So it will become 4 7 ja 28x is equal to 4 7 ja 28x is equal to 17.5, guys. If you don't mind, 17.5, guys, if you don't mind, can I write it as 35 by 2? Yeah, that would be much better if I write it as 35 by 2. So 7 4 ja 28, 7 5 ja 35. So 8x is equal to 15y. Is it there? 8x is equal to 15y. Why not? If we have done it, it should definitely be there. If we have done it, it should definitely be there. Yeah. 17.5, guys. Just to make it an integer, I have written as 35 by 2. 17.55, just to make it an integer, I have written as 35 by 2. Great. Keep it up. Let's move on. The ratio of amount invested. I already told you what is amount invested. The amount invested is the principal. And the amount received. What is the amount received? Is the amount. Yeah. The amount invested is the principal. And the amount received is the amount already. Yeah. Good evening, Ganesh. So principal and amount is in the ratio 5:9. Principal and amount is in the ratio 5:9. Can I say interest is amount minus principal? Interest is amount minus principal 4. Can I say interest is amount minus principal 4? So if you are getting an interest of 4 over the principal of 5, how much percentage it is? How much percentage it is? Can I say you are getting 80% interest? Can I say you are getting 80% interest? Interest of bacha, interest of 4 over the principal of 5 into 100, 80% is the answer. Hello Tarun, welcome over here. Tarun, Jarsa, Rashmi, Ganesh. 80% is the interest, bacha. Now this 80% interest you are getting in 10 years. 80% interest in 10 years. So it is 8% rate per year. 8% per annum. It is 8% per annum. What is the rate? 8% per annum. What is the rate? 8% per annum. So interest of 4 over the principal of 5 into 100, 80% is the interest. 80% is the interest in 10 years, 8% per annum. Okay, those who are very, very basic, they can also do it like this. Sir, interest of 4, principal of 5, rate I want to know, time is 10, divide by 100. Yeah, I will not mind it, bacha. If you do it like this as well, I will not mind it. Rate is 8%. If you do it by this formula as well, guys, I will never mind it. Yeah, I will never mind it. Believe me. I will never mind it, guys, if you do it by this formula as well. Next. Quite good questions. In how much time the simple interest on a certain sum of money be 6 by 5 times of the sum at 20% per annum rate? Simple interest is 6 by 5 times of the principal. Simple interest is 6 by 5 times of the principal. That is what we calculate na ki SI upon C, SI over principal is how much percentage? SI upon principal is how much percentage? So we will just multiply it by 100. So you will say, sir, it is 120%. You are getting 120% interest. You are getting 120% interest, yeah? You are getting when you multiplied it by 100, you will get, sir, I am getting 120% interest. 120% interest with the rate of 20. This will take 6 years. It will take 6 years. Another way of thinking. Another way of thinking. Sir, SI is equal to PRT upon 100. So, SI over P is equal to RT over 100. SI over P is 6 by 5. SI over P is 6 by 5. Rate is 20. I want to find out time. Divide by 100. 5 times times 6. Do whatever you like to do. Do whatever you like to do. If you become comfortable with this in the beginning, that is the way for you. If you are taking little bit of time, then this is the way for you. However, both will take almost the equal time. It's only a matter of fact. It's only a matter of getting used to. Okay. Some lent, I already told you, is the principal. Some lent, some borrowed are the principal. Okay. At the rate of 10% per annum, in 20 years, interest is 500 more than principal. In 20 years, interest is 500 more than principal. So, if you have seen this formula, SI over P is equal to RT over 100. SI over P is equal to RT over 100. What we have used in the previous question as well. Rate is 10. Time is 20 upon 100. Can I say SI over principal is? 2:1? Can I say SI over principal is 2:1? Can I say SI over principal is 2:1? Okay. Now, look, what is the information given? That interest is 500 more than principal. Interest is 500 more than principal. According to the ratio, interest is 1 more. So, 1 is given as 500. What is the sum lent? The principal is also 1. So, 1 is again 500 is the answer. All of you are wrong. And it is not the first time this has happened. It happens always. Whenever I take up this question, it happens always. This is not the first time when everyone answered it wrongly. The correct answer is 500. Every one of you answered it wrongly. SI is equal to PRT upon 100. So, if I take P in the denominator, SI over P is RT over 100. Yeah. Now, see how we have put the values. SI over P, rate is 10, rate is 10, rate is 10, time is 20, divide by 100. SI over P is in the ratio 2:1. Means simple interest is basically double of the principal. Simple interest is basically double of the principal. So if principal is 1, SI is 2. If principal is 1, SI is 2. So SI is how much more? 1 more. If principal is 1, then SI is 2. So SI is 1 more. Yeah. Now, their difference is given as 500. So if according to the ratio, their difference is 1. According to the ratio, their difference is 1, which is equal as 500. And principal value is also 1. Principal value is also 1. So again, if 1 is equal to 500, this one is also equal to 500. Clear है ना? Clear है ना? Okay. Do I need to like again prove it? Do I need to again prove it? You can then take the proof as interest is PRT upon 100 minus P is 500. Take P common, bacha. Take P common. Rate is 10. Time is 20. Divide by 100. Minus 1 is 500. Gone, gone, gone. P 2 minus 1 is 500. And 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So P is equal to 500. So P is equal to. Dekha? This is also gold. Yeah. This is also gold, isn't it? Look. Interest PRT upon 100. Interest PRT upon 100 minus principal. Common, so RT upon 100 minus 1 is equal to 500. Put the value of R and T. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 only. So P is equal to. Isn't it? So, great. Hello, Paritola, Batmela. This is doable. We have already done it. This is doable. We have already done it. A sum of money becomes 5 times. A sum of money becomes 5 times. Good evening. A sum of money becomes 5 times at the rate of 15. What is the time? A sum of money becomes 5 times. 5 times means from P to 5P. So what is the interest? 4P. Interest of 4P over P is 400%. Interest of 4P over P is 400%. Now 400% interest in with the rate of 16. With the rate of 16 will take how much time? Will take how much time? 16 2 ja 32. 16 5 ja 80. 25 years. So with the rate of 16 you will get 400% interest in 25 years. With the rate of 16, you will get 400% interest in 25 years. How many years, bacha? 25 years. 25 years. Correct is 25. So let's keep it till today here as well. Again, we will start from the remaining questions in the next class. We will start with the remaining questions in the next class. Take some homework. Take some homework, bacha. This is the homework for you. You have to give the answers in the comment box. You have to give the answers in the comment box. Already a example like this is being discussed in the class. Already a example like this is discussed in the class. Yeah, well done, Batmola. Batmela. Okay. Next. Already a question like this is being discussed in the class. You have to give the answers in the comment box. You have to give the answers in the comment box. I will check it out. I will check it out. Okay. Then this is what we will deal in the next class only. I'm not leaving it as a homework for you. This is we will deal it in the next class only. Okay. So that's enough for today. I think we have taken the first session today of the simple interest. So this is enough for today. Okay, this is enough for today. We will begin from here in the next class. We will begin from here in the next class. So this is the guys another important information that you should be like downloading the app, because we are going to provide much more content over the app as well very soon, or we are providing as well. What is the steps to search Exampur in the Play Store? Then after you download it, there is the option to register yourself. You can register by your name, by thank you very much, guys. No, Ganesh. Today, no. I have one more class, Ganesh. Hai na? I have one more class. Tomorrow also the simple interest will happen at this time only. Okay. Yeah. 4 p.m. is the time. 4 p.m. is the time. I will take more sessions. No worries, guys. I will take more sessions. Like I can take three sessions as well here. So just do not worry about it. Exampur official, and after that, guys, you can search the courses over there, like SSC and railway is, or you can say the JCA course, whatever it is there, you can search it. Okay. Yeah, it will start working. It has already started working properly. Yeah. It has also started working properly. So take care of yourself, guys. See you in the next session. Till then, have a great time. All the very best, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you very much, Jarsa, Ganesh, Rashmi, Batmola, and everyone else as well. Take care of yourself, guys. See you in the next session. Bye-bye.